3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Poverty Point Customs here. Just a little video on a exciting new project I got. It's a RC helicopter. It was originally purchased in 1987 by an older gentleman, and from what I've been told, it hasn't been flown for pretty near since that date. It's called a 20 Baron Kalt helicopter. It has a 0.25, so they call it a 25 OS Max gasoline helicopter motor, as you can see right there. It has a Apollo 7-channel remote control, and I plugged it in, and it's holding a small charge as well as the battery in the helicopter. It's in excellent shape. I would say, in talking with the family, it's only been used a couple times. Comes with the original box for the motor for the plane, the box for the controller, and it has an amazing storage case for the helicopter. Just an inside view of the helicopter. As you can see, the receiver, your servos, and it's got an aftermarket exhaust, and in the box for the motor has the factory exhaust. So motor isn't seized, turns over freely. I'm hoping with some possibly new hoses, batteries in the airplane, and the controller, new fuel and whatnot, hopefully we'll get this thing flying this summer. The other side of the helicopter, again, you can see the aftermarket exhaust. See a globe plug on the tip of the motor. This here is actually used for starting. You hook your electric starter on it and turn over the motor to get it started with the globe plug connector connected. And that's another inside view in the cockpits of your servos and your receiver and battery packs underneath, and all your gyros. It's amazing how many parts are with these old helicopters compared to everybody's flying drones nowadays that come pre-built. These all had to be put together. It's your tail. Comes with a lot of goodies too in the original box here, which I'll show you. The goodies that were in the box, as you can see, there's quite a few spare blades. So there's 3 sets there. This little bag here, with the white stuff, that's actually called solar film. That goes over top of the blades where it's yellow there. That way, when it's going, you can actually see the blades, and they don't appear transparent. Comes with another gear, so that gear goes right there. That's your, it's called a Craft Super Gyro. That's actually inside the plane. And it comes with a few tail pieces. And this here is actually a carbon fiber rod. That's nice to see. It's seems to be a part that gets broken in a lot of helicopters. So that is that piece right there. So I mean, taking into consideration just the parts in this box are worth a small fortune if you had to replace them. Again, just some odds and end pieces, some spare rods, again, tail pieces, some brackets. That's a little piece of paper that was in it, built by Peter Wakefield and owned by Wayne Ogue. If I'm pronouncing that right. And that there, I believe, is the total what he had into the helicopter. I actually have the original bill of sale. So $1,206.34. And don't forget, you're talking back in 1987. In the OS Max box, I would say that's the original exhaust that came on the motor. Some decals, and again, as I showed you before, that's the aftermarket helicopter exhaust that would have been installed. Sticks out a lot further. That there would be more for a RC airplane. It's the Junior Apollo series original box that the controller was in. And this is the controller. And a few manuals. That's the training wheels that came in the storage box that it came in. There's the original instruction manual that would have came with the helicopter. A few old receipts. The battery is $29.99 on February 12th. This gives you a rundown of how expensive these helicopters actually were. And this is January 31st, 87. So that is the rundown for the little case with all the starters and glow plugs and whatnot in it. And this is the actual bill for the helicopter and the controller and the motor. So you figure $974.87 plus $168.34. And this battery, I'm assuming, is the battery that was in the your tool box that also came with this. So it's quite exciting that that they had kept all the original paperwork and boxes after all these years. Case the gentleman had made for the helicopter. Those rods there and the little golf ball looking things, they're actually set up for your training gear. Just gives you a lot more of a footprint when you're flying for the first few times. And the top piece actually covers this area here and screws down, so it's an enclosed box. And this is another gem that was included with this. This is your Thunder Tiger Deluxe power panel. So it actually has a fuel pump on this unit. It plugs into there for your power as well as your starter and your glow plugs. Well, that's the battery charger that came with it to charge this battery, which actually goes right in this area. That's your glow plug that attaches onto the spark plug of the helicopter at the top of the head. That's your starter for your engine. Again, it's a Thunder Tiger high torque starter. And it says Thunder Tiger model. And that actually is the part that attaches onto this to spin your motor over. And that is your electronic fuel pump that actually pumps fuel into your fuel tank in the helicopter. And again, all these are powered by just plugging into there. So this would be your fuel pump. So that one goes there. Your starter goes there, and your glow plug goes there. A little storage drawer with some other paperwork and whatnot in it. So it's pretty amazing how complete this helicopter is. You can see how the prices add up when you start having to buy all these parts that are required for a helicopter. Again, if you like this video and you actually want to see it restored mechanically to get it back into a flying condition, leave me a comment. And if you like these videos, you may want to consider like and subscribing to my videos. Just hit the bell notification button and you'll get updates on new videos. And this is in my living room and dining room where I'm doing some flooring work on some of my other videos. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Take care now.